Greetings, fellow anime aficionados. Welcome back to our channel, where we dive into the realms of darkness and swords. Today, our focus is on the highly anticipated Berserk Season 3. I can practically feel the excitement through the screen. Join me as we unravel the mystery of its release date and indulge in some thrilling speculations about the potential plotline. Berserk, also known as Barusaruku in Japanese, is a dark fantasy anime television series which is based on a manga series of the same name. Written and illustrated by Kentaro Miura, the manga series was first published on April 25, 1989, and has been running ever since. In 1997, the manga series was adapted into an anime television series, and covered the Conviction story arc from the manga. More than a decade later, between 2012 and 2013, the Gold Age story arc from the manga was adapted into an anime film trilogy. The first part, titled Berserk Ugan Jidai Henai Hou no Tamago, was released on February 4, 2012, and it was followed by the releases of Berserk Ugan Jidai Hen 2, Doldri Kryaku and Berserk Ugan Jidai Hen 3, Kuren on June 23, 2012 and February 1, 2013, respectively. A few years later, it was announced that a new anime television series, covering events after the Gold Age story arc, would be made, and Season 1 of Berserk subsequently premiered on July 1, 2016. Although some criticized the show for its animation style, it still struck a chord among fans of the franchise and was renewed for Season 2, which premiered on April 7, 2017. Since then, fans of the show have been waiting to hear news on a third season, and here's everything we know about Season 3 thus far. However, as it stands, Season 3 has not been confirmed yet, and it remains to be seen whether another season will be made at all. That being said, there's no reason to panic just yet. Anime shows are sometimes renewed after a few years, and hence, there's plenty of time left for a renewal to be announced. Our best guess is that Berserk Season 3 release date could fall sometime in 2025. We're keeping our ears open for news on Berserk Season 3, and we'll update this section as soon as we hear more. Berserk is set in a fictional place called the Kingdom of Midland and follows the exploits of a mercenary named Guts who wanders the land looking for fights. A man of war, Guts carries a sword which is larger than himself, and despite odds never being in his favor, he manages to win against any opponent. One day, Guts' fighting prowess catches the eye of Griffith, who is the mysterious leader of a group of mercenaries known as the Band of the Hawk. Impressed by Guts, Griffith offers Guts a chance to join the group, but Guts refuses and instead challenges Griffith to a duel. Undaunted, Griffith accepts the challenge and ends up defeating Guts, thereby forcing him to join the group. Now, as part of the Band of the Hawk, Guts has to join Griffith and other mercenaries in settling a war against the Empire of Chutter, but unbeknownst to anyone else, Griffith seems to have an agenda of his own. When the Band of the Hawk finally achieves the task, Guts decides to leave to pursue his own dreams, despite Griffith's attempts to make him stay. When Guts rejoins the group years later, he finds that its strength has dwindled, and that the group is now hunted across Midland for an act of treason committed by Griffith, who has been imprisoned ever since. When the mercenaries finally manage to free Griffith from captivity using Guts' help, they find that Griffith has completely changed while in prison, with Griffith having become a shadow of his former self. The Band of the Hawk must strive to regain their fame in Midland. However, their struggle to regain their past glory ends in a sinister fashion. The wait for Berserk Season 3 is almost over, and the potential plotlines are sending shivers down our spines. What are your theories and predictions? Share them in the comments below.